Hello traders, and welcome to this daily market update. So today I'm going to have a look at the Usdcad, and this is going to be just a short video, short and sweet video. Just going to discuss some key levels so you understand, like where price is, and this is going to be a little bit more long-term forecast. Okay, so let's get going. First, in this chart, we are going to use, like the Fibonacci time zones, indicator. And this time zone indicator tells us, like where price would, like the different, like phases of price, especially when it starts, like correcting. So we say correction started here, and as you can see, like a price is in a new cycle, and as you can see here, price price has ended almost at this cycle here. So we might have like here a cycle, or like a trade cycle where price is going to be like grinding up, okay, grinding up until it reaches this this level, and this level, surprise, this level, like it corresponds, or it matches, or it comes like very close to the previous high. And it, like here we have a confluence level, we have a confluence like area, meaning that price could be starting like a trend where it will like it will at least like go and reach this top. Okay, so how can we enter? Let's do it. How can we enter this trade, or how can we do to take advantage of, let's say, this trend? Okay, well, first you have to be careful, because we might have like a retracement, and where we could have a retracement, let me draw it, not this one, but there is a trend line that I see here that might like come into play very soon, especially if we are going up. So we have this wedge. This is a kind of wedge. Okay, stop it. This is a kind of wedge, but this shape that we have here, you have to be careful, because you have to be careful because price might bounce back, like this level. Okay, it might bounce back here, before like continuing higher. You see, it might come down here before like going through this level, correcting maybe, and even like pursuing higher. So you still have like you still have enough you still have enough room until you reach like the top of this resistance. But what you can do, or what I can do, is to show you how to trade this, how to trade this this structure. So how can you trade this structure? So we didn't have any like any correction, so you have to be very wary of like where to place your entry point. I will show you a technique that I teach in my course. So because here we don't have enough space, okay, so, and also this might be, this is not the completion of anyways, we have these levels, okay, we have Fibonacci retracement levels, and they might not hold, because like we have already broken this level, right? You agree? We have already broken this level. Where is it? Already broken this level. This was a major level. Why it was a major level? Let me show you. Because look at the move right after this, right after we tried to go past this level. You see you see how strong the strength of like the rejection from this level. So it bounced back very aggressively from this level. And what did we do here? We closed above. And what happened? Well, price bounced back, but this time this like this resistance is playing the role of support. All right. So you have two choices. You might have like price redoing this and continuing, but what you can do to know a little bit where to buy, I'll draw it because I think this is going to be a little bit easier to understand. Let's see 45 minutes if we get like get enough like if we get more precise, because I want price. Okay, I want it to go to these two, this first like yeah. So it's going yeah. So it's using let's see, yes. So here we are getting much better precision to draw like the lines. I always use the first two because they are the most accurate, and price usually or more than not would come back and test this trend line that like traverses or includes the first two. The first point is like the peak or like the bottom, and then you have the second point, which is the first swing. In this case, the first swing low, and usually price would come and would test this trend line. So if you are going to buy, you have to wait for price like to break or to even go past it a little bit, then like form a double bottom, reclose above it, and here is your sweet spot. Okay, sweet spot here. Okay, and this is your sweet spot to buy. Okay, so you got it all. Anyways, for the sell, I don't see any sell setup, and price like price is looking aggressive and is looking to want to continue to at least want to test like the top of the top of the resistance. I mean the resistance that is the top of like the trend line that joins or that includes the two long-term swings high. Okay, higher lows. Okay, so the scenarios are clear, and if you have any questions, you have my email on the description below, and you can get in touch. I answer like all requests, and that's it. So I will see you for I will see you like tomorrow for more updates and more market updates. Thank you.